יעלה תחנוננו מערב ויבוא שבתנו מבוקר ויבוא שבתנו מבוקר. Shalom, this is Rabbi Chen and I would like to talk a little bit about this piyut called Ya'ale. Ya'ale literally means ascend. It is a piyut written in Germany in the 13th century by an unknown writer. The piyut is a plea for our communal voices to be heard and our prayers to ascend and to be seen. It ends with a climax where we ask God Himself to be revealed to us. As many other prayers we recite over Yom Kippur, this one is written in plural. Our teshuvah, repentance, is said within communal setting. A setting which is challenging this Yom Kippur and is important to recall and carry with us as we sit and listen to this teaching as individuals. The piyut is sung in the evening of Kol Nidre, at the opening of the Slichot. Imagine this. The ark has been opened. We all rise and we recite a verse from Leviticus 23. It should be a Sabbath of complete rest for you, and you shall practice self-denial on the 9th day of the month at the evening, from evening to evening. You shall observe your Shabbat. This verse gives us the detailed instruction of what we must do over the 25 hours of Yom Kippur, with an emphasis on at the evening, from evening to evening, which resembles the structure of the piyut. The piyut maps the journey we're about to embark on. Each line begins in the erev, in the evening, continues to the boker, to the morning, and ends at the evening, at the erev. It is repetitive also in the action that is taken. Ya'ale, it will ascend. Ve'yavo, it will arrive. Ve'yira'e, and it shall be seen. So first we raise our voice. Once our plea is out there in the world, we ask for it to reach its destination. But that is not enough. We also need to know it was received. What changes from line to line are the verbs of what will rise, what will arrive, and what will recede. The use of all these verbs is actively remind us of the work we have to do through Yom Kippur. The piyut is built as an acrostic, but from the end to the beginning, starting with Taf, the last letter of the alphabet, and ending in Aleph, the first. And perhaps ending at the beginning leaves us with an expectation to begin again, looking forward to a new beginning. Ya'ale inuyenu me'erev ve'yavo slichatenu miboker ve'ra'e nakatenu ad ha'arev. This tune is not one of the traditional tunes for this piyut, but rather the tune of a song called Yesh Li Sikui, I Have a Chance, written by Evyatar Banai, an Israeli musician. I've got a chance to be saved, said the speaker in the song. Singing the piyut to this tune, the tune recalls the words of the song, which talks about the expectation that is encapsulated within Yom Kippur, the chance of starting fresh, cleaning the slate, being saved. Throughout Yom Kippur, we walk the fine line between personal and communal. The piyut calls for us to raise our voice together, yet each of our voices is our own, a personal reflection of who we are. Eviatar Banai says, I have a chance to be saved. The past 6 months have highlighted this tension between the individual and the communal spaces. We have sought out our community to support us in life cycles event, in ongoing rituals. We have learned that our voice in the community carries weight, and despite the distance, we come together to create community. This task of hearing our voice echoed by others around us is almost impossible this year, when the definition of how we meet has changed dramatically. However, I invite you to hold the knowledge that we are not alone, and this difficulty also presents new ways of breathing meanings into this sacred day. Here I am, here in Keilat Ra'anan, in Israel, joining my voice in with yours. The piyut Ya'ale ends with the words, יעלה אנקתנו מערב, ויבוא אליך מבוקר, ויראה אלינו עד ערב. We direct the last lines to God personally. One of the few places we have singular verb in our piyut. Here we move from repetitive plural, our communal plea, to our singular, talking directly to God. You will receive our cry, and you will reveal to us. I like to think of the idea in terms of creation. Adam nivra b'tzelem. If God is revealed to us, then we are also revealed to ourselves and our sin, which is a sacred moment. This piyut is a journey which has a climax. And Yom Kippur is a journey which begins now, in the month of Elul. During this month, we are called to gather our broken places, the things we want to cry out about. Allow them to ascend, Ya'ale. Imagine them being sent to a place of repair and then arrive to their destination, Veyavo. And finally, for them to be seen, Veyara'e. These days, when so many things feel static and frozen, our social distancing, the isolation from each other, the cycle of time is noted. It is continuous. Erev, Boker, Erev, and we are in it. Despite the isolation, we continue to be a part of each other's lives. I invite you to contemplate this journey during these days of Elul, and remember that this cry, while very personal, is made communally. Thank you for joining me in this teaching. It's a big privilege for me, although the distance, to share this time with you during Elul. I wish you a meaningful days of Elul and meaningful high holidays, and I really, really hope to see you soon again face to face. Shana Tova. I also want to thank my colleague and my friend, Orly Most, a rabbinical student, who learned the piyut with me, prepared this lesson, and standing behind the camera. Thank you, Orly.
יעלה אנקתנו מערב, ויבוא אליך מבוקר, וראה יש לי סיכוי להינצל, אני יודע.